Good morning, guys. This is Mike Padua. We're back to our latest update on the Super Typhoon Goring with international name Saola for this Wednesday early morning, August 30th, 2023. And this is our English version, brought to you by Typhoon2000 in partnership with Naga College Foundation, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands, Avenue Plaza Hotel, the local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Legacion, and our Honorable Congressman Gabi Bordado of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur. Well, it's just now that we are back, we have to attend to some family matters, so pardon me for not giving you day-to-day updates, but I'm still releasing those 12-hourly advisories at our website Typhoon2000 and our Facebook page Mr. Typhoon. And right now, this is the update on Goring, which is already a super typhoon as it passes over the Balintang Channel, passing very close to the island of Babuyan as we speak. And this is the fast animation. I'm going to describe to you right now the two, and not only two, but three tropical systems over the Western Pacific. Now here's the current one, Goring, which has made some counterclockwise loop during the past few days, and it affected much of Palanan and the Valacan area of Isabela, and also some portions of the coastal areas of northern Aurora, while western Visayas, Panay, Iloilo, Negros, Guimaras, northern Palawan, Busuanga, Coron, much of Mindoro has been affected by heavy monsoon rains for the past 3 days. It's been stationary here, but right now it's starting to dissipate, but there's still some clouds moving towards Mindoro, northern Palawan, and into western Visayas. And it's likely also to affect the western sections of central Luzon and western sections of northern Luzon, that includes Ilocos region down to Cavite, Batangas area. And the rainfall is not much, but there's possible rainfall that is expected to affect the western sections of central Luzon. Okay, and the typhoon, which rapidly intensified during the past 12 hours, is now traversing, like I said a while ago, the Balintang Channel, and we're going to zoom in to that image of our 45 kilometer diameter eye. And here's another one. This is Haikui, which is expected to enter briefly the Philippine area of responsibility as it moves towards the general direction of Okinawa. So that's the direction of Hakui, and another cyclone forming here. This is LPA 93W, and it's likely to develop also into a tropical cyclone as it moves towards Japan. So it's quite a busy end of August and into September. Actually, until next week, the computer models or the global models are forecasting 2 more tropical cyclones that will form either within the Philippines, Philippine Sea, or over to the north or east of Marianas. So we're going to monitor that for the next couple of weeks, and not only here in the Western Pacific, in the Eastern and Central Pacific, we also have 2 cyclones, and over in the Atlantic, in the United States area, there are also 2 or 3 tropical cyclones there. One is moving closer towards the Florida Panhandle. Okay, so folks down there, please take all necessary precautions. Now here's the zoom in satellite animation from weathernerds.org. This is the AVN IR, and it's now passing over to the northern portions of Babuyan Islands, passing very close. The eye wall is already lashing the island of Babuyan with catastrophic winds, life-threatening winds of more than 200 kilometers per hour. As I said, the wind speed has rapidly intensified during the past hour from 185. Became during the past 12 hours from 185. It increased to 220 in the morning, and then in the 220 kilometers per hour in the afternoon. And right now, as the evening progresses, it's now at 250 kph. Okay. That's the 1 minute average, while Pag-asa is on the 10-minute average. They also upgraded it based on the 185 wind speed. They already upgraded it into a super typhoon. And the southern portions of Batanes group, that includes the Batanes Island, were being affected with powerful winds of more than 200 or 150 kilometers per hour. So these areas will have damaging winds, catastrophic winds for the next probably 6 to 8 hours. After that, the storm will rapidly move away towards the northern portions of the South China Sea or the northern portions of the West Philippine Sea. And right now, the western sections of Luzon will also be experiencing monsoon rains as being enhanced by this super typhoon. Okay, and if we take a look at the extra zoom animation, this is from windy.com. You can clearly see here the passage of Super Typhoon Goring over to in between Babuyan Island and Batan, where Basco is located. And as just like I said, these are catastrophic winds of more than 200 kilometers per hour in 1 minute average and more than 130 kph in 10-minute average. So we expect catastrophic damage here because of the very powerful wind speeds of this cyclone, as well as storm surge of more than 3 to 6 meters will be expected across the Batanes Islands as well as the Babuyan Islands. Okay, and the outer bands is also affecting northern portions of Cagayan and the northern portions of Ilocos Norte. So expect on and off moderate to heavy rainfall as well, with winds of 60 to 100 kph. That's tropical storm force winds. While here over Batanes and Babuyan Group of Islands, the rain will be torrential to really white out. Okay, white out rainfall. You cannot see. Okay, it's zero visibility if you look outside, especially during daytime or daylight. So that's the effects of a super typhoon. Okay, watch out also for small twisters embedded within the eye wall of this powerful storm. Like I said, the diameter of the eye is approximately 43 kilometers across. Okay, so it will fit in the whole of Metro Manila if the eye, for example, passed by over the metropolis. So that's how powerful is this system. So we have already a few super typhoons since January of 2023, a sign that we are now into the heart of El Niño. When we have El Niño, we have so many super typhoons that is expected to form, and we are about to enter the last quarter of 2023. And this is crucial because usually during October, November, December, the high pressure steering ridge is starting to build over China and Taiwan, and if there's a tropical cyclone, we should be worried because we should be worried because the tracks are shifting more to the Philippine Islands. Let's hope and pray most of them are weak, but There's no guarantee because of the El Nino phenomenon. Most of them are very powerful enough right now because of the warming of our planet, and we should be prepared and be resilient enough when it comes to these remaining months of 2023. What we are praying is let's hope most of them will move upward, and pray for more frontal systems that will break into the ridge and pull each of these powerful systems up north without hitting any landmass of the Philippine Islands. So let's move forward. This is the last track that we created around 5 p.m. This is still at 220 kph, 20 kph before hitting Super Typhoon status, but like I said, during the past few hours, it undergone an extremely rapid intensification, or extreme rapid intensification, ERC, ERI, and there you go, it's already at 250 category 4, higher end of a category 4 typhoon. It's likely to become category 5 if the intensification continues, and I won't be surprised if it hits 260 after departing the Babuyan Islands. That's why Pag-asa has raised during the past few hours signal number 5, the highest of all signals on the revised on their revised wind signal that they revised on their new wind signal that they revised last year. So it's signal number 5 over Babuyan Island. That's the lone island that has been placed with the highest wind signal. That's 185 kph or more. So expect catastrophic and life-threatening rainfall, as well as powerful winds and storm surge. Okay. And signal number 4 are raised over the northern and eastern portions of Babuyan Islands, while other areas of Babuyan Islands are under signal number 3. Batanes, southern Batanes, that includes Basco, is under signal number 4, while Itbayat, number 3, as well as some islands of Babuyan, that includes Fuga Island, and nearby islands here. And also northern Cagayan is under signal number 3, while northern part of Ilocos Norte, northern Apayao, as well as the rest of northern Cagayan is under signal number 2. Rest of Ilocos, northern Abra, rest of Apayao, northern Kalinga, rest of Cagayan, and northern Isabela is under signal number 1. So you know already the definition of these signals. Signal number 1 is up to 63 kph. Signal number 2, 64 up to 92 or 93 kilometers per hour. While signal number 3, 94 up to 117. Signal number 4, 118 to 184, and signal number 5 is more than 185. Actually, this is in line with the categories of Pag-asa. Signal number 1 is more of a tropical depression. Signal number 2, tropical storm. Signal number 3, severe tropical storm. Signal number 4, typhoon classification or category, and signal number 5 is the highest, which is super typhoon. And here's the wind forecast from the wind models, especially CHIPS, which has been forecasting it to hit between 130 to 155 knots, and it's happening right now. And after a few days, it will start to weaken as it enters unfavorable atmospheric and oceanic conditions of the South China Sea or West Philippine Sea. So expect the system to weaken rapidly in the next couple of days. And here's the track after undergoing a long counterclockwise loop, which took around 4 days. Okay, 26, 27, 28, 29. So it's quite a remarkable feat when it comes to a tropical cyclone. Like I said, The reason of this downward track is due to a high pressure area over Hong Kong, and it dissipated, and a new one steered the system to the east and to the north, and right now the high pressure here is the one steering it to move towards the west northwest, and it's likely to affect Hong Kong within the next 4 days. Okay, now for the Philippine Islands, it will move out of the Philippine area of responsibility in 24 hours. So that will be tomorrow evening or early morning Thursday. It will be out of the Philippine area of responsibility. And let's help all the fellow kababayans here over the Batanes and Babuyan group. They've been bombarded with already 2 super typhoons. The last one is Egay, and another one right now named Goring. And we're still moving into the third quarter and fourth quarter of 2023. So let's be prepared when it comes to the eastern sections of the Philippine Islands from Davao up to Batanes for another formation of tropical cyclones in the last remaining months of 2023. And here's the deterministic model tracks from all the global models, and there you go. This is now the track of Goring, and it's likely to become haywire over 4 to 5 days from now. And here's another one, Haikui. The American model is doing some fantastic track. Okay, we are more focused on the European model, which is consistent. And when it comes to the European ensemble, ECMWF ensemble, there you go. These are 3 cyclones that we are keeping an eye. This is now the current one, Goring, Haikui, and another one, 93W. And it looks like China, eastern and southern China, Korea, and southern Japan is under serious threat from these tropical cyclones. Okay. Now this one is the remaining remnants, already a subtropical cyclone or extratropical cyclone. This was once Damri. Okay. And on the wind forecast, nothing changes. So as Goring moves out of the Philippine area of responsibility, here comes the other one, but it's a weak one moving along the northern part of the Philippine Sea. Hakui will move into Okinawa as a weaker tropical storm. Okay, so there's no Fujiwara going on because this one is much powerful compared to Hakui. If Hakui is very much powerful than this one, it will dictate the movement of Goring, but it's the other way around. And on Friday, there's another tropical cyclone northeast of Guam. It won't enter the Philippine area of responsibility, so it won't be given a name. And here's on Saturday. And we move forward to next week, first week of September. So this is September 3, and we have another 2 multiple low pressure areas because of an active monsoon trough. And likely there's another one here, and the southwest monsoon will continue. So please take all necessary precautions. So September 4, we have another one here forming east of Batanes, and it might move towards Okinawa. So this forecast until September 7 and 8 are still at very high uncertainty. We still don't know what will push through. But there you see the coming events. There are multiple LPAs that are expected to form until September 8. And on the last run, this is a very highly uncertain forecast. It shows a low pressure area over Batanes and another one here to the west of the Philippine Islands, and the southwest monsoon will continue to affect Mimaropa, Western Visayas. So it's a sad news to all our kababayan here. over Mindoro, Northern Palawan, and Western Visayas. Please take all necessary precautions until next week for possible rainfall brought about by the enhanced southwest monsoon. And here's the rainfall accumulation forecast for the next 4 days from European model. Here's now the track of Goring, and here's the southwest monsoon. So there is still some rainfall expected on and off, becoming more frequent over Mindoro, Western Visayas, and the western sections or western coastal waters or coastal areas of Luzon. Bicol region, not much, cloudy with some isolated rain showers and thunderstorms. Good weather over Mindanao and also across eastern Visayas. This band of rainfall is probably a part of the southwest monsoon, being enhanced. By Haikui, and another one here, just appearing on the northeastern side of the animation. So here's the 3-day rainfall forecast accumulation for the Philippine Islands. So we expect more rainfall along the western sections of Visayas, Mimaropa, and western Luzon. Metro Manila will also have some passing showers and thunderstorms, but it won't cause any harm, although if we have a few hours of heavy rainfall, it could generate flooding. Bicol region, nothing, not a problem. Just passing thunderstorms every day. Chances of thunderstorms will prevail. Mindanao, enjoying some good weather, as well as eastern Visayas and some parts of Cebu. So there you go. That's the latest for this early morning of Wednesday, and we will return. We'll try to return. Like I said, I have some business matter. I have some family matters to attend to. We are going to return later tonight or Thursday. Thursday, August 31st, to give you more updates on the departing tropical cyclone Goring. Super Typhoon. And let's hope our kababayan up there in the extreme northern zone is in good hands. Okay, so again, this is Mike Padua saying good morning, good night, and I hope you all be safe, and God bless. Thank you so much for watching our channel.